Hey guys, I want to share I want to share a few things. First things first, let me share. I'm aware that these glasses are probably not the coolest glasses I've ever had in my life. These are my backup pair that I wear out in the shop. They're actually safety glasses, but they got the bifocal in them too, and so they're really comfortable. They work really good. But the other pair, the dog ate them, man. I know that sounds like a little kid, but true story, the dog ate them. So as I say all of that, please look over the glasses. I want to leave them on because I like being able to see. It helps me think better. Hey, we're reopening. Regathering. We've never closed, but we're going to go back to public gathering, and it's going to happen June 14th. June 14th, we're going to go back to the 9 o'clock and the 11 o'clock. Several things are going to look a little bit different. Number one, we're not going to be serving coffee. Feel free to bring your own. You're welcome to bring your own. I bring my own every week anyway, the first cup I make me a good K-cup and all that. Man, I love when we get there. We get some coffee house blend where we're supporting a local business and all that. As we gather together and have our normal coffee. But this time, for a season, we're not going to provide coffee or water or anything to drink. So that way we stay in guidelines. We stay in recommendations that's been given to us from many different sources. So bring your coffee, bring your Coke, bring your Kool-Aid, your whatever it is you want to drink, bring that. Secondly, we're not going to have nursery and kid men in the back. What we are going to do is provide a atmosphere for kids as well as adults. There'll be a time during the service where we do children's church time that I think will be highly engaging for adults as well. And then during the sermon time, I'm hoping to engage the kids as well. I think this is almost a more biblical model. We see concepts throughout the Bible that say things such as teach your kids this, which you go about it, talk about it. So we're trying to create an atmosphere where you'll have better conversations with your kids. So we're going to take advantage of this. Now, the reason I say this is this. Week one, I'm not worried. Week one, we're going to have a ton of fun. We're going to be happy to see each other. But week five, whenever it starts getting a little loud, we're getting a little tired of it, it's not fun anymore. We don't know how long this is going to last. And you start having people go, them kids need to shut up. It's going to be part of the crowd, and we're going to be like, no. We're with them, and we're learning with them, and we're learning how to walk together. We're going to fight for it and learn how to do it. Number two is I know me and a lot of our people we're easily distracted of God's got something to say to us, but sometimes we'll miss it because we're staring. Oh, look at the cute little kid. Look at that cute little kid over there. No. Let's dial in and listen to what the Lord's saying. So I'm giving a warning. That way you can be aware where instead of being more distracted by things out there, we can be aware so that we can call it out to dial in. I sent the email out that's got a lot of the list of things, but that was a big two. Another thing is like when you come in the door, we're going to have hand sanitizer. We're going to have more hand sanitizer as you get into the sanctuary. So that way you're free to use it. We're not requiring anybody to wear masks, and we're not going to make fun of you if you don't wear a mask. I'm going to encourage our greeters to wear masks just for the sake of providing a welcoming environment for people coming in, because people are coming from all walks. And we want to give grace to those who see it differently than us. Don't force hugs and handshakes. If you're dying to hug or handshake, it's okay to ask somebody, are you in handshakes or hugs right now? And they'll either say yes or no. Don't just assume that they see things the way you see things. They may not. And if somebody goes, not yet, then don't. That's okay. If you're at risk, if you're 98 years old, or if the doctors has told you, hey, you don't need to go out, don't be dumb. Stay home. Man, we're still going to have online. We're still going to have Facebook. We're still going to have YouTube. How is that going to look on Facebook and YouTube? I don't know. I'm going to do a couple of different experiments. I'm sure some things will change. But man, we're going to give grace and we're going to love. Because here's the thing, some of this stuff executes so well in the office, and then when you go to land the plane in real life, it just doesn't quite go the same. We've all been there. We've all done that. I've done that way more than I want to ask. So I'm asking you, hey, number one, read the email that went out. That goes into, a lot of the stuff. But I just want us to be ready where we're not shocked, where we don't come in there thinking all the way to church, oh man, I'm going to get me a cup of coffee when I get there. Ooh, I'm so glad they got the house blend of brewing. And then get there and be like, what? They don't have none? What? They don't have their lemonade? They always have? No. Let's prepare for it. I don't want you to take your kid back to the back and find the door closed and say, excuse me, if you can please come in here, and you get mad. I want you to be aware. I don't want you to be sitting in there going, man, they need to do something with these kids. Yes, we are. We're loving them and we're raising them in the way of the Lord. And in week 1's not where I'm worried. It's week 3, 4, 5, 6, as we get into this for a little while and the novelty wears off. It was like at the beginning, we all loved getting together on Zoom. It's like, oh, I haven't saw you. It's so good to see you on Zoom. And a little more time goes on and hardly anybody shows up for Zoom events. The time with Barry and Terry Newman was the most refreshing time as I heard them share about listening to God. I'm still pondering upon much of that. I'm still thinking on that. I'm living into that. And more people than not, they missed it. And I don't want you to miss the very thing God's doing. I don't want you to miss the very thing that God is doing in our midst. And if you are more comfortable staying home, bless you, we're still online. And if you're more comfortable coming live and in person, bless you, come on. You're not more spiritual because you're in either camp. You're not more sanctified because you're in either camp. Both of us have opinions that are probably right, probably wrong. But love covers a multitude of sin. Love has a way of tearing walls down. And so I want to encourage you as we're getting ready for gathering, man, let's be ready. Let's be grace-giving. Let's be loving, and let's be respectful. Have a great day. If you have any questions, email us, xroadsinformation@gmail.com, xroadsinformation@gmail.com. Don't hesitate to give us a holler. See you.